Morning, folks. Thought I'd bring you back here for an update on our poppy patch. So as you can see, the pods are developing and we're gonna take a look at these, but I thought I'd also just we can watch. There are still some fresh blooms. So this is a newly opened bloom, and this only lasts for about 36 to 48 hours, and as you can see, these are a favorite of the bees, honeybees in particular. But these petals will quickly fall off of here, so there's really no way to make use of these poppies as a fresh cut flower with the blooms. What we're shooting for are these pods. So in fact, you can see the variation in size. This is what I would use in a mixed bouquet. You can see for a comparison in size, this would be about the biggest. If you leave these pods in the garden, as we are doing, they continue to swell. Look at this one. We'll walk down and look. I mean, these boogers are whoppers, right? But guess what's in there? Seed, y'all. We grow these to save the seeds so we can sell them on our online store, right? So we will leave these seed pods in the garden until they dry. But for fresh use, as we harvested some on Friday for some bouquets, we were shooting to cut the ones that were still smaller. So I'll just walk you along here and we'll see the different stages. So here is a brand new, this is where they all start. I mean, is that not just so amazing? The light's not as perfect as it should be out here this morning. Look at this guy. I mean, that's the size of a tennis ball going on to a softball at this point in time. I love it when they're in this stage. Let me pull this back so you can see. That is a perfect bouquet size. Let's just kind of clean it off here a little bit, y'all. And that is the perfect size. The other thing that starts to happen when you leave them in the garden is, particularly if you think you're going to want to be using them for fresh use, meaning as a cut flower, cut fresh in this gorgeous green stage, when you leave them in the garden, they begin to get blemishes like this. You may not be able to see those little teeny brown spots. You know, I'm not looking for that to go into a bouquet. Y'all, that is insect damage, whether it's poop and pee that makes a stain. You know, that's what stains are on about flowers, right? So the longer you leave it, the more likely this kind of stuff is going to happen. However, look at this. I mean, y'all, you won't even believe how big these boogers get. So we'll leave these in the garden. Look, here's another one in progress. So you can find, we call this the giant poppy pod poppy, and you can find the seed on our website, thegardenersworkshop.com. And y'all, you only have to buy seed once. Then, I mean, as a home gardener, you would only need to save 1 or 2 pods and you'll have enough poppy seeds to share with your friends. And it's just really amazing. See, here's a perfect for a fresh. So we're doing some special bouquets on Monday for one of our friends for a friend of hers wedding. Just some little mixed bouquets. And this would be a perfect, I mean, look at the top. Isn't that just really cool? It just adds texture, and if you sell to designers and florists, oh my gosh, if you have anybody that does big work, you know, like we call it lobby work, that means huge flower arrangements in lobbies. You know, something like that could take a bigger pod, but that is the exception instead of the rule. So look here at all the different stages. Oh wow, look at that. And looky here, y'all. See that insect right there? That is a good bug. That is a little assassin bug. And he is in here. Hopefully he won't get taken down by a bee. Just look at all these honeybees. So this is the area that's just starting to, has sent up some fresh blooms. So it is really active with the honeybees. And I will tell you that the honeybees become like madmen over these flowers. They are aggressive with each other, and with me, I just kind of stand back and watch. Pretty cool, huh? There's a good old thistle. Need to get that booger out of there. So this is the giant poppy pod patch. So these are a cool season hardy annual, meaning that they're cool to cold hardy. Here in my zone 7B, 8A, we plant them in the fall. You would actually plant these in the fall up to zone, let's see, zone 5, I believe we've had reports of people fall planting with them wintering over as small plants. But zone 6, 7, 8, and 9, for sure, these seeds must be planted in the fall, 6 to 8 weeks before your last frost date. Is that not beautiful, y'all? Think in a garden situation, in a border, to have these guys in the background just swaying in the breeze. Pretty dadgum awesome. So if you don't know about cool season hardy annuals and just the gift that they are, my book, Cool Flowers, it shares the concept. And y'all, I didn't think this up. Our grandmas did this. We just kind of let go of the tradition as we started buying more plants instead of starting from seed. Y'all, it is so very simple to start from seed so you can plant at the proper planting time for your region. And this is just one of the perfect examples. So this is May like 22nd, right? If these had been planted this spring, do you think we'd be looking at this scene right now? No. Here where I am, before they could even get started, the heat and humidity would take them out. The key is we fall plant them. They thrive into little baby plants in the fall that winter over as little baby plants, and then this is what happens. As you can see, everything I grow is out in the field, and so there's no, I'm not greenhouse growing. That's all summer that we'll be looking at here on another day, but I do it outdoors. So the book Cool Flowers really takes you through that concept. You can also, if you want to learn more about it, you're not convinced yet, over on my website, thegardenersworkshop.com, go to the Learning Center and go to my blog and podcast. It's called Field and Garden, and go to the Cool Flower category. There's all kinds of resources that you can investigate to learn more about this. I mean, look at this booger. He is trying to listen. I don't hear any seeds yet, too early. But this is how they start. Look at that. So very beautiful. So Darlene is asking, is that same for Shirley poppies? No. Well, I can't say that. I don't know what variety Shirley poppies are, but we plant Iceland poppies and these giant poppy pod poppies, and you can get the botanical names for them on our website. Go to just search poppy on the store, and the Latin and botanical names there. I'm not sure which family Shirley belongs to, or if you actually seed her. Chances are very good that you would probably still fall plant Shirley poppies, but I'm just not certain whether it's best to start from seed or a transplant. All of these poppies, the Icelands as well as these giant poppy pods, we plant seeds directly in the garden in the fall. So what Cool Flowers really helps you to wrap your head around is that these guys are a member of the family of cool season hardy annuals. And those plants have such a different growing, planting habit than warm season tender annuals, which is what most of us are most familiar with. I mean, just look how awesome those are. So very, very awesome. So anyway, cool flowers will revolutionize your life, and these poppy pods are just one of many. I mean, what else is a member of this group? Bells of Ireland, sweet peas, snapdragons, Ami magus, which is that white flower right there, which is like the Queen Anne's lace lookalike, stock, sweet William, buplurum, Nigella. I'm just standing here looking. Straw flowers. There's like 30 plants featured. Scabioses, which you can't see, it's just starting to bloom over there. They are all cool season hardy annuals, and the secret for most, if you're in the United States, below the Mason-Dixon line, this is the secret of how we grow these flowers that we've been told we can't even grow because of our long, hot summers. Anyway, it'll change your gardening and farming life. So check it out, y'all. So just wanted to give you another update on our poppy pods. They're swelling up, y'all. Ciao.